My roommates said I brought nothing to the house, so I showed them exactly what nothing looks like. They called a house meeting on Tuesday. All 4 of them sat on the couch like a tribunal while I stood in the doorway. Fiona read from her phone. You don't contribute, you don't buy groceries, you don't clean, you barely exist here. Wesley said I was basically a ghost. Astrid said they'd been carrying my weight for 6 months, that I ate their food, used their utilities, benefited from the household while giving nothing back. Quincy, who I'd actually considered a friend, just stared at his hands. So we need you out by Friday, Fiona finished. We just need someone who actually participates. I didn't argue. I went to my room and started packing. What they didn't know is that I'd been paying the landlord directly this whole time. Rent, utilities, the leak repair last month. I'd been covering 60% of everything through a separate arrangement because I needed the house more than they knew. 6 months ago, I was released from psychiatric hold after a suicide attempt. My therapist said I needed a stable living situation with people around me. The landlord was my dad's college roommate. He set up the arrangement quietly, reduced everyone's portion so they'd say yes to a 5th roommate, then had me cover the difference plus extra. No one needed to know I was the reason their rent was so cheap. I didn't want their pity, so I acted invisible. I kept to my room, bought my own food, cleaned only my spaces. Thursday, I called the landlord, told him I was moving out and to adjust the rent. Split 4 ways now, instead of 5. He warned me that would more than double what each of them paid. I said I knew. That night, I finished packing everything but my bedding and tomorrow's clothes. Friday morning, they were all home when the landlord knocked. I was carrying my last boxes when I heard the shouting. He'd come to discuss the new lease terms, 4 ways instead of 5, the real numbers. They wanted to know why the rent was suddenly different, and he told them the truth, that there'd been a special arrangement, that someone had been covering the gap. He didn't name me, but they weren't stupid. Fiona came outside first. Why didn't you tell us? You said I brought nothing, I replied. I wanted to see what nothing actually looked like. Wesley appeared next, pale. We can't afford this. I shrugged. That's not my problem anymore. Quincy finally came out. This isn't fair. You let us think. I let you think exactly what you wanted to think, I interrupted. I was quiet, so I was useless. I kept to myself, so I wasn't participating. You made assumptions, and I let you. The landlord explained they had until month's end to agree to the new terms or give notice. I got in my car while they argued about who would take which bedroom in whatever cheaper place they'd find. My new apartment was across town. Smaller, more expensive, but mine. 3 weeks later, Astrid found me at the coffee shop where I'd just started working weekends. The house had been too expensive. They'd scattered to different places. She wanted to apologize, to explain they hadn't understood. I listened while making someone's vanilla latte. When she finished, I just said, I hope your new place works out. She left looking smaller than I'd ever seen her. My therapist says I shouldn't feel guilty, that I'm allowed to protect myself, even if that means letting people face consequences. Some days I believe her, other days I remember Quincy's face when he realized what I'd been doing, but then I remember Fiona's voice saying I barely existed. I still see them sometimes around town. They never wave, neither do I. Last month, Quincy texted asking if I'd help him with a deposit for a new place. Just him. The others had scattered for good. I read it twice, then deleted it. My therapist says that's progress. I'd say it's just learning what nothing actually costs.